welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Shaun.
And I'm Joe.
And I'm Mark. And today we're going to look at the trailer for The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
The quest to reclaim a homeland and slay a dragon.
Finally, the trailer for the follow-up to 2012's An Unexpected Journey makes its appearance. And once again, it's Peter Jackson behind the camera. Or cameras, as he's doing the whole 48 frames per second gimmick again. The Desolation of Smaug is the second of 3 movies adapted from J.R.R. Tolkien's 1937 novel, The Hobbit. And this portion is set for release in the UK on the 13th of December.
Now, obviously, you really need to have seen the first film in order to understand what's going on here. But just in case you haven't seen it, then allow me to give you a quick recap. A wizard recruits a short guy with big feet to help a bunch of slightly taller short guys with beards on their quest to sneak into an old mountain kingdom to steal some treasure from a dragon. Oh, and the short guy with the big feet also finds a magic ring that was dropped by a schizophrenic skinny dude.
In this film we see the return of Martin Freeman as Bilbo Baggins.
Alongside him we have the awesome Sir Ian McKellen as the wizard Gandalf. Other stars include Evangeline Lilly, Luke Evans, Stephen Fry, and even the wonderfully talented Benedict Cumberbatch.
There's also a few surprise characters thrown in there too. So where in the first film we got to see Ian Holm and Elijah Wood reprise their characters, we now get to see Orlando Bloom make an appearance as Legolas.
When did we allow evil to become stronger than us?
It is not our fight.
It is our fight.
What if it's a trap?
It's undoubtedly a trap.
Admittedly, I'm neither a Hobbit nor a Lord of the Rings fan. I've only really seen bits and pieces of Lord of the Rings, and there's probably a bunch of fans watching right now thinking, how on earth can you do a trailer review for a film you know nothing about and have never seen? Well, I can. Plus, I don't have the time to go back and watch all of the Lord of the Rings and all of the Hobbit, as I don't have 3 weeks spare to go back and watch the films. What? Why are they so bloody long?
They need to be long. Long's what it's all about, right ladies?
The film looks to have a great blend of practical and CGI effects.
Yeah, and they all worked brilliantly in the previous movies. And of course there's that epic soundtrack that gets the blood really pumping. And best of all though, at the end of the trailer, we finally get to take a proper look at Smaug, after it was pretty much just hinted at in the previous movie.
For me, as a non-fan, admittedly the trailer has my attention and it looks absolutely incredible. But I can imagine for the hardcore fans out there, they're going to wish that December was a little bit closer right about now. Agree?
Yeah. I love the Lord of the Rings movies, and I thought that the first instalment of The Hobbit was a damn good movie as well. Now, I'll admit that it wasn't quite as good as the Rings trilogy, but I really don't care, as I'm such a huge fan, and as long as Peter Jackson keeps up the same level of quality as he did in the previous movies, and doesn't pull a George Lucas with the prequels, then this is going to be awesome, and I will definitely be going to watch it once it gets its UK release.
I think to justify watching this movie in the cinema, I'd probably need to head back and catch up with all the previous Lord of the Rings movies, plus add in the first Hobbit film as well. I guess if I started now, I could probably cram them in all by December? Maybe. For me, I'm going to give this movie a miss for now and give up my seat for somebody more deserving and loving of the series. But who knows, maybe someday I'll have the time to sit down and start the journey from the beginning.
I agree with what Shaun said. I'm not a massive fan personally of the genre, so I would be giving this one a miss. But if you're a fanboy like Mark is, I'm sure you're going to be queuing up when it's released in December.
Thanks for checking out this trailer review for The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. It looks like the ChapterSkip camp is torn about this movie, and the series as a whole. So we would love to hear what you have to say about the whole thing. Are you with Mark, or do you side with Shaun and Joe? Leave us a comment. ChapterSkip are also available on Facebook and Twitter, so if you want to like and follow, all the links are down in the description. Thanks.
There's also a few surprise characters thrown in there, so yeah.
Bilbo Baggins.
Alongside him we have the the Sir Ian McKellen. Hello and welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Sean.
I'm Mark.
No, you're not! God, my wife's gonna freak.
What is Mark?